Hello everybody, welcome back, and here's part 3 of the Mega Man 3 race. So if everyone's ready, we're gonna go on 1, 3, 2, 1.
Mega Man 3 in 3 parts. Oh, and speaking of, what's it, Snake Man? Reminded me of a joke.
Go on.
Not even a joke so much, a news story. Apparently there was a squirrel that actually got on a plane.
Squirrel.
So now the new horror movie thriller is Squirrels on a Plane.
Interesting.
Would you call that a horror?
Well, actually, it's a real story, apparently.
I mean, like, when you call Snake on the Plane, would you call that a horror story? Would you call that, like, silly suspense movie?
Yeah, silly suspense, probably. But, okay.
But yeah, Squirrel on a Plane, that's funny.
Ah. Oh no. Oh
No.
dear. Whoop.
Huh. He would become Woodman, wouldn't he?
Not so
Woo. That was close.
Given the way things work, Nope, still no Gemini. Hey, haters. Let's see.
Weakness,
Which constellation to try next?
Jesus Christ, what? Okay, I got so scared there, I was like, what the fuck happened? Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's why you let us save state before boss corridors. Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
There's no checkpoints
There's
in the midway one.
Or like that, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, I haven't done these in forever. In the Anniversary Collection, I know I keep bringing it up, but they save after... When you get to the Wily sections, they, save at that point. So I can keep redoing that part. So I'm familiar with the... So I didn't have to do the Dark again. To play the Wily.
Alright, so first Wily boss, Crap Guy, Crap Man.
I thought it was in 10.
I don't remember. Boss? Kib, you're at the boss?
I'm at the first Wily boss here, which is the Crab Monster. And now I'm about to face the Crab Monster again, the second form.
Is that the one that spawns turtles?
No.
Isn't there like a... Yeah, no, well, I guess Shadow Man should give a TMNT reference. Should remind me of TMNT if they're ninjas.
There, that's the first Wily boss.
That would only make sense. Right?
Goodness, Kib,
Sure.
I think you're gonna beat me. Maybe.
Well, let's see what happens.
I died.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, so now for the final Wily boss. So I'm about to beat the game here.
Oh, right.
Okay, well, okay.
You can do a Search Snake, you know. For style points.
I could, but I'd really rather not. Because I don't trust myself with that kind of...
Actually, that doesn't work. I don't know if you're familiar with this. You have to hit the reset button.
I know this game. I know this game like...
You have to hit the reset button. Never mind.
Meh.
To reset the game. Let me
Yeah.
finish the sentence.
Oh, dang.
I'm real glad I'm not doing the commentary, because I think on my end, people are getting blocked from being sent through Discord, constantly, so I'm, missing so much of the
So
content.
being sent through Discord is in a state of Discord? Sure.
Come on.
What's Woodman hate?
There! Done. Game's done.
Needles.
Pins and needles? Okay.
Game's done. I won. I beat the game.
Pins and needles,
Alright,
Rust and Ben.
congratulations, Kib. You get
Rustin'
to
Ben.
pick a game.
My Fair Lady.
The way I think Kib was gonna pick the game, because I don't know, where are you?
He's proven himself at Mega Man before.
It was only against Sinister I lost to, but every other Mega Man game so far, I think...
Well,
I think
to be
I've
fair,
done-
you were up against his number 1.
Which is?
And he was, practiced and gunning to... It's Mega Man 4.
Yeah.
And he was fully practiced and gunning to do better than he'd ever done before.
Yeah, when he did Giants Race, he lost to NCS.
Yeah, but he got second there.
Yeah.
There we go, I did it.
And
I just
of all people to lose to, that's not a shameful loss.
There really shouldn't be such a thing as shameful loss in these races, to be honest.
That's true.
Turbo,
Eh.
where are you at right now?
Starting the
That's fair
fourth,
point.
starting the fourth
Sorry.
robot stage.
That makes
I
sense.
suffered really bad on the third one.
Wait, the Wily stages?
No, Dark Robot stages.
I'm on the last Dark Robot stage. But am I third?
I think it's really close between you two right now.
Not completely surprised.
So we got a Well,
How many lives do I have? I have 1 life, which is technically translates to 2. Let me guess, the last one's weak to Gemini.
What are you up against?
I just beat Woodman-ish.
Is
what's the last one? Not Crash. Not
I'm in,
Quickman?
I'm in the Shadow 2.
That's Quickman, I believe. And I think
No, I already killed Quickman.
Did you?
yeah, it's not.
That's
quick.
Heatman. That's Heatman.
Heatman.
Gemini?
I always went.
No,
with
I want to say a Shadow, the Shadow one.
I went with, but he's
Sure
still
can.
pretty tough. Despite that, he's still pretty tough.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's-
still super annoying.
Oh yeah. Hard Knuckle freezes you in midair.
Oh yeah, speaking of
Pretty
which,
handy for dodging things.
what happened just a minute ago when I was figuring out on is that I used Hardman to beat Topman, and as soon as he exploded, I was stuck in the animation where I shot the Hard Knuckle, so I was stuck there for like 5 seconds. Like, what's happening? Why am I
yeah.
stuck?
That's happened to me several times.
You have been unhinged from time. You've given a series of missions to complete. Wait.
No, wait. I was thinking like Hard Knuckle, just the gate just exploded. Oh, I one more. Shindae to you.
I got an up before! Yay!
But the only difference is that he's not there to say, Nani?
I received my smiling face. Mega Man versus the face from Minesweeper.
Tell you, the second dark
Dark.
stage is what killed. Yeah, that dark. That's what killed me right there. I pretty much had to redo the whole stage twice.
No. Oh, you.
That's rough.
Save state because I thought I'd manage, but I didn't.
Know what?
And I got cocky.
Yeah.
No, I gotta save it.
I
don't
didn't
remember-
save before Shadow Man and Spark Man. I paid for that one. But aside from that, everything I think went pretty well.
I didn't save state unless I had had a full health bar going to him.
Hey, Kib, what's your PB on this game? If you do a
My
speed run of
PB.
it?
I haven't tried racing this game yet. I don't like racing, but
Let me
if
hear
I had
you.
to really say like a good estimate, it'd be
I'm spoiled by Bubble
late
Edge range
40s,
against
early
you.
50s. I can't guarantee that though. Like I haven't raced this game in like friggin' ever, so
If I'm going by memory,
Oh,
I think
sure, one
mine
more
is
life left.
about or something like that right now.
Okay.
So
yeah, I would need to actually like.
Uh,
I was en route to actually beating that personal best.
Alright,
At one
save
point
stated.
when I was during the stream race I took part of last year.
Yeah.
I
Oh, man.
soft locked the game. You wouldn't believe how. For some reason, Gemini Man just disappeared, but he didn't blow up, and part of his life bar is left. So I was stuck in limbo.
Oh, this is a
It was
slide.
in the rush boss. It was in the boss rush area. too.
That's one of
So
those
I
things.
was near the end.
Oh shit! That's one of those things that goes to Glad Jonas.
no one more hit.
Yeah, maybe I should send him.
Shadow bladed him to death. Dark Robot stage is done.
Like that's a pretty.
How are you
fun
doing, Turbo?
experience. Turbo?
Captain.
I'm muted, guys, remember?
I know you're muted, but we gotta know where you're at.
I'm about to fight the last boss of the Dark Robot stages.
Oh.
That is really
So
cool.
he's right behind you, Mark.
Huh.
It's pretty funny. But I know one time I was racing Mega Mari with Gamer Cal, and I was at the end of the Mega Marissa stage, and I went up to get some help.
I broke Breakman.
But like I jumped through the transitioning, so when I jumped, I got to the next screen. I was still in the air, but then my character just kind of stayed floating in the air and slowly moved
They
forward.
spelled Wily
to the
wrong.
left. And I was stuck in the air for like
They
a
read the
good
W
30
instead of the
seconds.
L.
I was stuck in the air for a good 30 seconds before, like, finally my character fall down, and I was like, "Game, what did you do?"
At least you were able to play again.
yeah, at least I got back into the game. It's like I almost fell off the world or something.
Wily Castle. 1.
Do
Fight.
it. Fight.
Like,
That-
I think
I
that's
tell
one
ya.
of the weirdest things I've ran into is speedrunning.
Also, here's the thing. I'd done a lot of practice runs before that race I did for Mega Man 3, and that soft lock
This one?
never happened. Not this
First time-
race, it was the one I did on the stream last year, and that soft lock never happened. But when I go and
Shadow?
take part
Yeah.
in the race during the stream, and I was also en route for another PB during the race, I was gonna PB again. And also, this was on the official card. I was playing on an actual NES too. On top of that, that's
And
boom. And it's
there's
soft
an
lock.
That's still very funny. I still remember the story that Angry Video Game there brought up when he was playing Mega Man 5, I think. No, Mega Man 6, I think. I don't know if you saw his like glitch gremlin episode, but he explains how he really had a horrid glitch with one of the bosses. And
I remember that episode, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. I'd have to watch it
Oh, yeah,
again. I'm kind of intrigued though.
Okay.
He recorded on his VHS, but
I'm
like, he was
actually
saying
intrigued
that
now. I
one
kind
of
of
the
want to see it
bosses,
again.
like,
See,
it's the one where you
see
shoot
what
him,
kind
and
of
then
glitch. I actually recently played through 6 just for the heck of it, because way back then I used to play it for fun. Because one of my cousins had it, and whenever I went to his place, I just played it every now and then. And at that time, I always had trouble with like Centaur Man and stuff like that. I never got too far. But then I just played for the heck of it, and I actually just beat the game. I was like, wow, the practice of all the other games has really just somewhat, huh? Wow, dang.
The
Yeah.
6
5 and 6 I have not played yet
at all.
at all.
Okay, 6 is I don't know how to describe 6.
Different.
Graphically, I'd have to say it's probably the best looking one, I'd have to say.
Out of the
Except
6.
Except for the weapon shots.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see.
Weapon shots can always get worse. Until like 9 and 10.
I know the charge shots don't look as good. Well, and I think in 4 and 5 they like look a little more detailed.
Well, at least they're
I
not
think.
overly extravagant like an X4, 6, 7, that kind of those kind of charge shots. Like that's a little too much there, guys.
Yeah, 3 was a good balance there.
I still love Mega Man X's charge shot. Okay, it's just a basic, and then you just power it up to Ultima Wave Beam.
A machine gun.
It's like
so much.
it's like
So
purple
man,
wave
I still
beam.
find X3 so freaking hard.
I remember racing that to beat the alligator boss.
That's it.
Boy, he
That's the
kicks my
only-
butt.
No, that's X2.
Is it X2? Yeah. I haven't played
Which
much.
what's the Sigma called in X3
Finally.
there? Not before the big
Finally,
head.
I made it.
It's the ultimate body thing, or the one that Captain America
This is
cosplay.
the weakness right here.
Actually, but yeah, the second form of that especially.
You have to aim at just the right spot.
I remember.
It's not the most intuitive spot to aim at. It's like the biggest problem with that thing.
I've beaten it, but man, it's tough.
And Sparkman's down.
I've beaten it I've beaten it a few times,
How
actually.
much time left?
17 minutes.
Jeez. Well, we got 17 minutes to kill, guys. What do you want to talk about?
Cereal. I like cereal. Okay, next subject.
I like cereal!
Time machines.
Machine. I want to go back. I want to go back in time and buy the honeycombs they made back then, because the new honeycomb.
All
Aw.
right, Snake Man,
It's terrible.
let's do this.
Actually, that raises a question about speedruns. If a time machine ever gets invented. So if you make a speed run and then finish it, and then take it back to a time machine, did you win?
Did you win?
I wonder. Me? Say that again, though, so I get it exactly.
Let's see.
Follow.
This... Oh, that does work. Sweet. Top spin does work on these turtles.
Yeah, I recommend the Shadow one, though. The Shadow one works really well.
Top killed it.
Top
Top
kills it,
works
yeah.
too.
Yeah, top works too, but I'm just saying the
One
Shadow
shot.
one's probably a lot better.
Well, that way you don't have to dodge. What's top?
There is that. I never really tried.
Well-
the,
Oh, this is the level I'm talking about. Well, no, actually, yeah, this is the one. No, I guess you can reach it. No, I think it's the next one.
Hmm.
It's one of these you can't elevate yourself high enough. Me some rush jet. I know I'm gonna need it.
Oh, I think I see what you're talking about now.
With the
I know Hardman is a stage too, like at the very beginning of the game kind of thing. But geez, is there?
no,
a
the reason.
part-
Okay. The reason I started with Hardman is solely for his weapon. Actually.
Get to Needleman as soon as I can because I want the rush jet. That's pretty much
That
my
makes
strat.
sense.
That's
But you don't
why.
want to take on Needleman straight.
Yeah,
Actually, that
in
makes
fact,
a lot
my
of
usual route. I start with Gemini Man for that very purpose because without his weakness, I have a lot of trouble against Needleman. So yeah.
Needleman's annoying.
Though I still think Hardman might be one of the better ones to start with on the second cycle, because you can just brute force the guy to death with just your Buster.
Yeah, so sometimes I have trouble with Hardman as well, believe it or not.
Yeah, true.
I've
So the
always-
one,
I've
the
al-
boss I
Go on.
I usually do better at is Snake Man. Once I get use of his pattern, it's like freaking second nature to like you just follow like the beat of his pattern pretty much and just keep shooting while you're doing that.
Well, yeah, but I don't even dodge Hardman and I still kill him. You have to dodge his body, but you don't... Oh, is this yellow? Yep! Yep! It's old Yeller.
And make sure you don't die if you didn't save state, because if you do, you're going back to the beginning of the stage.
It
Oh.
does
Points
that.
at that
I did
level.
it. Yeah, I remember these bosses.
There's
do
no
that.
checkpoint
That's-
in Yellow Devil?
No.
One.
Oh, of course, and I didn't dodge. That's why you kept allowing save states, huh?
That's one of the main reasons.
But the good thing about this guy is I actually have slide. Oh wait, he's got the stupid flood form, doesn't he?
I forget. I know when he transfers the third time, that he's gonna transfer a different way than he did the first two times.
Give me the rush jet
It's
now.
Rush Jet though against Yellow Devil. I wish you could use Rush Jet with another weapon. You could just go right where his eye is and jump. Click, 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 click.
Oh, this guy's not gonna be an issue. What am I doing? This is not gonna be an issue.
Rush Jet
I have, like-
with-
I have like 5 E-tanks.
He has no
Yeah,
hit
fine.
stun, so be wary of that. Also, he's also weak to hard knuckle.
He's weak. No, his true weakness is friggin' rush jet.
Here's a neat thing that I could talk
You
about.
will understand. Oh, sorry.
Discovered this
Speak.
thing. I just discovered this thing called front ends. When it comes to functionality, it's like not really that useful in my area, but I just find it a lot of fun. Where you can pretty much like program like any game and emulator and to like be launched through this front end. It's like a graphical interface to try and make a collection of games that just get launched through this front end, and it looks pretty nice and pretty in this graphical interface that you could really customize. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Come on,
The program's
Yellow
called
Devil.
Attract Mode.
I beat you in Brutal Mario. I beat you here. Yes! Punched him in the eye.
That makes so much sense that that's one of the weaknesses.
What about Needleman? Nothing is weak to Needleman.
Also makes sense that that would be a weakness too. Now that I think about it. Does it work with the needles? Has anyone tried with the
Let's see.
needles?
I think a magnet in the eye would still hurt.
The needles in the eye, it works, I think. You just have to keep jumping and. Like,
This is the level. If you ran out of rush stuff, you can't get out of here.
Yeah, I saw that now. Now that I think about it, I see what you're talking about. If you don't run
If
out of
you-
recoil and die.
Rush coil or rush jet's fine, but you might actually use that on the Yellow Devil because actually you can do a lot of damage in very few seconds with that. With rush
On the
jet,
jet
on.
and just spam the Buster, I assume, right?
Yeah,
That's all
Yeah.
you do?
yeah.
Because
He has no hit stun, so you just spam the shooting at him.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, it mowed down like it was the most damage in one cycle I did in the fight, but I couldn't really repeat it very well. Wait, I have magnets. Magnets could probably hit that thing. Yep. One of the uses for ultimate powers is aiming in directions you normally can't.
There is an interesting glitch in the game too, where
Which one?
I think how it works is you have to have one of the rush items equipped. You actually you press for the rush, and then you shoot, and then right as you shoot, you're shooting.
I can.
Tornado, and then its property becomes the Buster's property becomes Top Man instead.
That's weird. That also sucks though because your main Buster is now top spin.
Yeah, well, it's only temporary though. It's like no, you shoot with the Buster while in one of the rush forms, I believe, and then you switch to Tornado, and then those fired shots that you just recently fired will become top, and then it's just those shots that'll be that.
That's weird. Like the shots will turn into top element, or you're.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, well, they still look like lemons, but they're gonna have the properties of top instead.
Oh.
On
So you could
Okay,
like.
convenient.
So they'd be super effective in Shadow Man.
Yeah, when we think of that, yeah, I think they probably would. But you can only get like one hit in that way, though, because like I said, you have to shoot with while I think it's while you're quick rush thing. I think
I'm about to fight the clones. Yeah, I'm fighting the clones.
I think.
There's no corridor before
Is
them
that-
though.
Also, I think that the clone's weakness is also top, by the way. Now that I think about it.
Oh.
I prefer to use needle.
I think it's. I actually think it's based on whatever you pick, if I recall right.
Maybe. These days, I just go with Buster and spam because
I can't tell what their weakness is. It never. Oh, you said needle seems to work.
I use needle. I don't think it's the most effective, but it works when you find it.
I just spam Buster.
So wait, one of these is.
Tolerability.
So only two, one of these is real.
Only one is real. The other two are
Look,
fake, so you have to find
look.
out of the three which one is real.
You lied to me, game.
Look really well, you'll see that one of the three will teleport in slightly differently than the other two.
I have to look at that because I don't notice. I don't think to notice
You know what?
that.
Screw it. I'm shadow blading.
Shut up.
Yay! Shadow blade for the win.
Now, can Mark get to the refights before the end of the video?
Find
the
out
question.
in the next study episode of
Mark is
Mega
about
Man
to
X.
get to the refights. You're about to get to the refights, by the way.
He's about to
Road
get to
State.
them, but he's going to
Oh,
finish.
okay.
My question.
Mega Load State now.
So, to answer that question, how much time left?
7 minutes.
The guy's coming back. See, myself is coming back in the time machine with the game beaten soon. Wait, I still didn't win that way. Dang it! I should have thought this playing through.
Went back to time to solve this, but I didn't think this through. Crap.
I had to go further back. Just a little further back.
Okay, Back to the Future. Can we say that? Sure. Copyright rules.
For
don't exist.
Spaceballs.
Baseballs.
Where we go back to the same time where we were just to watch the.
Redo. Please enter.
When,
Man, he
When
even
is this
came back from the
happening?
time where this race was already over.
a little far. Ow.
So the weird thing is, I didn't win that one either in that future. In that future, somehow, I think, I don't know. I can't think of anything weird. I don't know.
From that timeline, so I don't know where Bright Wolves came in and just stole the win. It's like, where did you come from? Oh, I was there the whole time.
But no, his
This
name was
is,
Bright Wolves, but he wasn't actually Bright Wolves. It was kind of weird like that.
Is this a game that he's practiced?
I don't think so.
Question?
Time travel.
Oh, right. He's a X guy, big time.
Yeah, I remember. I think I raced against him during that.
He's likes X6. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, don't.
Actually, his specialty is Donkey Kong Country 2.
He has like a few specialties.
Yeah, he has a few games that's really
He's a scary one to face if he picked it. Let's just put it that way.
Like I won't play it to win. I'll just play it just to hear his commentary.
Uh-huh. But I think actually one of his weak points was actually Kirby Superstar.
He's very insightful though. He knows his speedrun stuff.
You say that? Oh, insightful. I'm thinking. I looked at the best moments on this thing for the early ones when he was in more stuff.
Right.
That he wasn't actually good at. Well, when you get so screaming to the point when sort of singing "I'm a little teapot," I question the insightful part.
Either way, we're gonna have plenty. Someone's going to be entertained.
And freaking about frozen hot dogs. I think it was babysitting or something.
The whole frozen
While doing the race. Which sounds like the worst thing to be doing while racing.
I mean,
can you imagine having to babysit while doing this?
I can imagine somebody cooking a pizza and like, okay, I can beat this game in like 20 minutes.
It sounds like it's what was happening.
I can see somebody doing that actually.
What happened?
The oven. I'm gonna put it in for 20 minutes. I'm
There's
gonna
just
see
music
if I can
playing.
beat the game
It was probably just a
before
victory
pizza's
thing.
done.
I've been on Boss Rush. I got like through a lot of them.
Would it be worse if you were racing while you had a casserole in the oven?
Well,
Depends on how long it takes to cook.
Nope.
depends how long the casserole cooks for.
Not if it's done in a segment of 30 minutes.
All right.
Then you'll be
All
fine.
right, 'cause-
That'd
Yeah.
be perfect.
Yeah, it reminds me of the SpongeBob episode Squid's Visit, where Squidward goes to SpongeBob's house to get his vacuum back, but the thing is, he left his casserole in the oven and left the oven on.
I'll tell you the worst time to start one of these races, when you're in that time bomb incident, when you have to cut the wire. That'd be the worst time to do this. No, I'm racing Mega Man 3 for my personal best. Dang it!
Quick! We only have.
No, I gotta do this.
So keep
You're
quiet.
in this race.
Keep quiet and no one will lose this race.
Right, the time bomb thing, is that worse than, like, what if the phone rings or something else?
The phone's
No. Well, I guess what would be worse than that is drilling to save the Earth from a meteor.
Yeah, because one of the FAQ is on Speed Demo's archive was what if, can I pause while recording? What if the phone rings or if I have to go to the bathroom? Because that would be a big problem.
Suck it up.
In our
Be a man.
in our case,
Or a
usually,
woman if you're
if the
female.
phone rings, we just hope they leave a
I think
message.
I'm on the last level, guys. I just beat Boss Rush.
You're probably on the last stage then. You're fighting Wily the first time.
Oh. But isn't it just the boss almost? Just hiccups in the boss, though?
Well, there's two bosses.
Oh, right. I have to beat the Gamma thing.
Yeah.
I never had a manual for this, so...
Yeah. How much time
Wait.
left?
2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes to beat 2 Wily bosses. Well, 4 Wily bosses, technically.
How do you... There's an
Two-parters.
easy way to kill this thing.
Spark and then Hard Knuckle after that
Spark?
for the first
Oh.
one, the boss.
Because I used Hard Knuckle on the cannon part.
No, I died.
Well,
Yeah, Hard Knuckle is for the second part of that boss.
Oh, I remember what I liked in this. This is where I liked using Rush Jet again.
Might
on that
work too, because I don't think he's got the invulnerability frames now. I think about it.
Yeah, and it
No.
kind of looked cool, and I thought the idea of having Mega Man on Rush bustering Wily to death on one of his final machines just looked cool as a
Yeah,
concept.
none of the Wily bosses has invulnerability, so just spam it.
Oh, where's the... Well, Spark worked on the thing. Spark on his cannon.
Yeah.
His cannon... I hit the spot between his
Since I've
legs with an
never
electric
tried
shock,
this.
guys. What do you mean I get electric shocked every time I'm not upbeat? That's horrible! Yikes!
By the way, question, because I never really tried with the rush like that. When you take a hit while you're on the jet, hit on the jet, it just hurts. Never mind, forget it. You don't fall off. Never
Yeah,
mind,
you
forget
don't
anything.
you don't fall off at all during jet unless you like stop jet and like
It's not in the later games. That's kind of a thing. Oh, I beat that! Yay! Rush Jet for the win!
Yay! So now you
Yay.
got what? 60 seconds.
30 seconds. Actually.
Can we extend till victory? I'll even skip the
Alright.
ending. I'll even skip the
Alright.
ending. The final form can be beaten one hit.
All right. Okay, we'll extend it.
If you can get there, good luck.
Is there a stage before it?
No, straight to the boss.
All I need is Shadow Man and maybe Rush Jet. Everything else is... And I have like... Don't I have E-tanks left? You have 3 left. I'm good to go.
Yeah, you got this.
You can do it.
You got this.
Come on, 3 people have to finish this. It's Mega Man 3.
Neatos.
I mean, it would make sense. Good
Yep.
luck.
Wait.
That doesn't work. Has to be Shadow Blades.
We agreed we were gonna extend it.
Yeah, we're extending it, and he's at the final boss right now. So
Yeah, I'm
he's
at the-
just about to beat it.
The head's not the right size.
I was just guessing, like when you'd actually beat him. So I'm gonna go and guess get A, B.
Let's just nip this in the bud. E-tank.
EC.
I feel like the...
G, A.
Okay, killed him. I win.
Okay.
It's good.
I.
Yay, 3 winners. Don't know what Turbo is, but all right.
Okay, then unless he wants to see his ending, I guess we're done.
I'm a
You,
Wily. I'm a
I'll
Wily
watch
one.
the ending, but you can pause whenever.
I'm a Wily
Like, we're
one,
done
by
here
the
for
way.
now, so you can end the part now. We're done.
Oh.
They misspelled
Okay.
Wiley.
All right, then in that case, congratulations to Kibatsu. You've won the race. And usually this is the part where I announce what game's going to be happening next, but right now I have no idea what game that's going to be, but keep a heads up for it, you'll know. And
The next one we have to figure out what we're doing.
yes,
There's
we do.
issues, Gold, because... I'll
Yeah.
explain it off camera.
Yeah,
Explain
okay.
off camera,
Sign
but
off.
Until
Okay,
next,
okay.
until next race.
Yeah, but I'll mention what the game is in the description, so be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you for the next race. Later, folks.